map, we saw him going to that third base Templar against Yo, you know, and he did that off the back of like a failed gateway all-in. He still managed to find a way back in. Yeah. So it's going to be the back of the mind of Dark going into this one as well.
This is also herO's map pick. He chose to get this one out early in the series, so definitely a map he's very comfortable with his High Templar style. Dark taking a win, though, taking a little bit of momentum here. Let's go into game number 4. See if he can tie it up. herO's going to continue that lead.
SK텔레콤 D1 다 박영우 vs CJ엔투스 herO 김준호.
The top left in purple. It's Dark. Taking a win. It's an all-in.
Bottom right, herO. He's badass.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's
all I got.
That was pretty good. It's true.
It's true, isn't it?
Both these guys are badasses, though.
Yeah, they are. I think herO might be a little bit more badass at this point there.
That was like the criteria, actually, to get to the top 16 of this tournament. It was like,
you got to be a badass.
You're a badass. And all these players fit the bill, as it turns out.
Island behind the mineral line.
Yeah, it looks like another Nexus first.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Not a bad choice.
I mean, it's not like he's going to hide a Forge in here. It's not Naniwa.
Is that what Naniwa does?
I mean, Naniwa did that like a few times. It's not even a common build that he does, but he did it a few times. One of the first people to do that, like in Korea, is Naniwa. But like, it's just not gonna happen, obviously.
No. You're gonna see Dark over that early drone scout as well.
But you have to on this map. You just have to.
Yeah.
You're taking too much of a risk if you don't.
Probe's gonna come down.
He's gonna have to send a second probie down there if he wants to do this.
Gonna zap that drone.
He got the first zap. That's important.
Yeah, you need that first zap.
You need that first zap, you know.
Yeah, always.
Because the regen.
Zap. Yeah, second zap. Yep. If the probe gets a first zap like that, it should win the fight. If they're trading equal, the drone will win with that one regen.
There you go.
Straight up.
Yeah, so how regen works, to put this like on simple terms, is SCVs don't regen, okay, at all.
Sure.
They can repair each other, but probes regen at a quicker rate than drones, but only their shields and only if they're out of combat for a few seconds, like a Reaper. And drones will constantly regen. All Zerg units will constantly regen, no matter what combat state they're in.
Yeah, much slower there.
Much slower.
Unless they're mutas or burrowed ridges.
Yep. That's the basics we get put out there for any newer players who don't know that.
Double hatch before pull.
Yeah, this is a good build.
It's the counter to the Nexus first.
But he is going to have to worry about the herO follow-up, man. This is not just any sort of follow-up versus a greedy double hatch. It's the herO follow-up. herO is so much better at it than everyone else, it seems.
It's the gateway all-in follow-up.
Yeah.
We are seeing a delayed gas as well from Dark. He's not going for anything crazy. Simply go straight into the pool. We'll see when he's going to throw down that gas. His probe's going to stick around the main base just to try and figure that out. So he's probably going to have to wait until the Lings are on the way before he can really start to invest in gas.
Yeah.
Hide that Ling timing if he really wants to.
This probe is really persistent. Like, herO loves to keep this probe around, and he likes to harass with it. He's done a ton of harass every single game with this. Checks the gas again. And usually when he leaves is when Dark actually adds this. But he knows with no queens on the map and no Lings, he can just stay forever. And he's not even going to leave. He's just going to keep lurking around.
He can hang around for like another 20 seconds before he's got to get out and the Lings start chasing him.
And the queens come out and start doing a little slap dance. And a Stargate. Whoa.
Ooh, first time.
Looks like we're going to see Oracles into a third base.
Actually, it's not the first time. We saw it last game. But this is the
first time he's using it as a
harassment tool.
Exactly, as an offensive Stargate.
Should be an Oracle.
Yeah. 14 Lings, 16, 18.
Ooh, wow. So very wise choice from herO to go for that Stargate. He's gonna end up thanking it when the Oracle comes out and starts killing Infinity Lings.
Still, the wall isn't ready yet. Just gonna want to get that going.
Yeah. no gateway unit on the way either, except for that one Zealot that's
This
out.
is slow links is the problem.
Yeah, but they can still kind of bulldoze their way through. They can trade with the Zealot or deal with the gateway. Or just the pylon down the bottom.
Sentry is getting closer to being done. As these gates finish, obviously you can do a lot with those too. Good micro by Dark, actually, pulling back the weakened links.
Yeah.
Probe coming out here to make the wall behind the Zealot. It's actually going to need more than that, though. This second pylon needs a gate behind it.
Ooh, yeah. It's going to go down in just a second. The Oracle's going to be out.
Okay, here comes the Oracle
Oh,
and
look
the
at that
Sentry.
gateway. Oh, perfect sort of SimCity there. He saves the day completely with that. Oh, wow.
Oracle is just going to clean up so many links from here. Dark droning like crazy right now because he knows he needs to.
And the second Oracle wouldn't go astray either.
Does his third base have a queen?
Does the third base have a queen? Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it does.
Just making sure.
Second Oracle means he can kill that queen there.
Yep. As he starts to build up a little bit more energy. Warp Gate research is finishing up now as well. Start warping its units. He might even be comfortable enough to walk out there with a few gateway units.
Adding a forge behind this, so I think he wants to expand. He wants to go for 4-gate expand behind this, adding 2 gases on his natural.
Yeah.
Just want to build up that sentry count before he gets anything going, and obviously wants to get that +1 going as well.
Another Viper here. Bringing his friend to watch KeSPA Cup.
Actually, looks like he just wants to go all in from this, Wolf.
Yeah, I wasn't surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm not surprised, but fair enough. Just do it. Just kill him.
I mean, he's just so good at his micro. This is like some of these players like herO, like Parting, are so good at this. You look at a player like Stats, he's really good at a lot of things. This is not like his trademark, you know? When you look at herO and Parting, they're just so good at this that it doesn't even feel like it's an all-in. It just feels like it's like something that it's a herO attack. It's like just so strong. How are you going to stop it? Starting spine crawlers up right now. There's very few Zerg units on the map. There's literally 1 Zergling and a few queens. That's all he's got.
That supply block really put him far behind. He might take a fair amount of damage in his third base if herO commits now.
If herO actually went earlier, he could have been attacking this whole time. He didn't know, obviously, that Dark had no units, but had he known, man, he could have done so much.
Yeah.
And now he's starting to be like, oh, okay, you don't have anything here.
Oh, he's just gonna get out. He's gonna kill the hatch. Get out of here. So he doesn't have a recall behind this.
Yeah, and he also lost his Oracle.
His Mothership Core is out of position. It's sitting at the pylon. He kills it. He gets a drone surround on one of the
Drone's going to kill sentries.
Ooh.
Oh my god, this is going terribly wrong.
Yeah, not really.
What is he even why is he even running his sentries like this? He could have easily gotten them under the Mothership Core. I don't even understand.
Mothership Core does not seem to be actually hockeyed.
This is
And look at where that third base is, by the way, for herO. It's in the middle of the map. That is very exposed.
Why would he take that third base?
I don't know, Wolf. I don't know what's going on in this game. The moment Dark sees it, it's gone. He sees it now.
I mean, I guess it's like less likely to get scouted, but I don't think that's like a good game plan.
I think he just thought he was so far ahead that he will, you know, after he does his attack, that he can take a base like this. But he never had the ability to recall because his Mothership Core was out of position, so everything he had died to Speedlings.
The Hydralisk follow-up is going to be killer. He's got already the Dems finished. Only 47 drones on the map for Dark, though, so he's definitely going to want to, I think, do something about that.
Yeah, he did lose that third base, but so, you know, it's not completely over for herO whatsoever. He isn't that far behind on supply either. It's going to be harder when these Hydras are out for his composition of Gateway and Skytoss, but...
Yeah, he's got like these flimsy... Every unit that he has is actually bad versus Hydras, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, he's actually going to try to kill this hatch.
Oh, he might actually just do so.
He's going to, yeah. There's no transfuse energy on the... One queen has it. No, never mind. He's going to be fine.
There's a couple more. Yeah, he's actually very smartly going for this Mothership. He had that one extra Void Ray come across the map.
Oh, more sentries going down for no reason over here. He's just making too many silly mistakes in this game. Like, unlike herO mistakes.
Yeah, maybe this was just a little too freestyle from herO. We've seen him, you know, kind of get a little bit more comfortable with his build orders, especially in the last couple of games. But this time around, way too much, especially with that placement of the third base.
That was too aggressive. Can kill this extractor with the Void Rays at least. Well, not anymore. It looks like the queens are ready. Yeah. Push him away.
Queens had actually died of that as well. If herO wanted to kill him. And finally, third base might go up. As I said, at the Mass Hydra Roach.
Look at this, a huge army coming across. This is what I was saying, the Hydra's being killer, man. They're going to hit this base so hard. They don't have speed yet, but they're about to have +1.
As long as they have range, they're going to be doing just fine. Like, there's not really a scary army here of gateway units. He's going to intercept the probes.
Oh, wow. All right, force field's here, the scary part. He wants to bait out the force field so he can actually hit the natural. And he's actually just going to go for the natural now. The wall is down. And he's sending some links forward here. Blink almost finished. That's going to be somewhat helpful defensively here. The units do recall home those Void Rays.
Oh, not too bad with the force fields on that ramp. He's going to clear out a bunch of Roach Hydra.
There's just so many more reinforcements is the problem. Look at all these Hydras. Now he can actually just go hit this base. Look at how many links he's got.
Yeah, it's a lot of links. But look at those cannons as well. If he gets decent force fields, maybe the Void Ray army comes up from behind. He can clear this up.
Yeah, some Stalkers coming with this as well, and they all have blink. Yeah, I think he actually will be able to clean this up.
Yeah, he completely cleans this up from here.
Yep.
Wow.
Around those lings, avoiding the lings on the left side and coming to the right side. And this is a huge commitment from Dark. He's only at 51 harvesters, and he's throwing these lings away.
Yeah, this was a bad choice from Dark. You know, he went essentially all in from this. His third base is unsaturated. It was sitting at 6 drones that entire time. So essentially, they're on equal economy right now.
Yeah.
Essentially equal supply as well. And I give the favor of composition to herO.
He also has those Void Rays still, you know?
Yeah, they're going to be very useful.
Okay, this is scary.
Ling run by, not going to do much though.
Oh, he could get trapped. Oh, the Stalkers need to come back right now. He's going to lose a lot of sentries here. Yeah. But still, all the lings go down. As though there's a better trade for Dark, but still does eliminate his lings, which if he wants to replace them is going to cost him a lot of larva. How many Hydras does he have? He's got like 10 or so?
Yeah,
10 exactly.
10 right now, adding a few more. From here, herO could just go into Mass Sentry, Blink Stalker, and he should be pretty okay because they are on equal supply and equal economy. Like, he's always going to be favorable in these matchups when he throws down the force fields. It's always going to be a better fight. And adding that 5th and 6th gas, he might just do that. He doesn't really have to go into Templar. Not just yet, anyway.
Yeah, that Stalker is in such a weird place. I'm not sure what he's doing over here. Not going to be able to save that one, I'm afraid. Or I guess we're just going to watch it die. This is Cruel Observer.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch. Look away.
Oh, it might save it, actually.
Oh, no way.
Power of Blink.
Wow. I'm just really like a negative person, as it turns out.
He was watching it for a reason. Wolf.
Well, this 4th base is very vulnerable right now.
Well, we've seen this before, right? We saw this exact same sort of situation against BO, where you can snipe that 4th base and get out of there. Hydras are in position for it this time there.
Yep. And he's not coming over just yet. Okay, now he is. It's a lot of Hydralists, but he's about to have +3. +3 for these units. That's a lot of damage output. It even makes the sentries kind of a scary thing to deal with that much damage.
Yeah, it does actually add up.
Everything just gets so much stronger with this.
Well, gotta be careful not to find some of that ramp. He just needs to start whipping in more Stalkers behind this. And he's got to identify the fact that Lair is morphing into a hive from here, so Templar will have to be on the card soon enough. He's going to have to get at least feedback available so he can stop the Blinding Clouds ruining his army.
That's exactly what he does right after you say that. Templar Archive coming up. And spreading his units here is key. This is something that Dark and BL have both shown. They know really how to combat hero's armies to just have the spread on the high ground. This is why herO keeps using this Colossus for vision, so he can keep his Mothership Core at the back and have it safe.
Look at that. Singles out a ton of Roach Hydra. Easy kills there. Nothing he can do about it. Dark just has to wait and hope that he can hold on until the Vipers come out and get enough energy.
This Hallucinated Colossus is just a really cool concept. I like it a lot. I mean, he does have Void Rays too, but you want those Void Rays on the Mothership Core to stay as far back as possible so they don't get sniped and picked off by those Hydras. You need vision to actually pick those units off at the front, up on the high ground.
I find it just scary to look at as well. Like, I'm like, oh, you actually have a Colossus with this army too? Like, oh, man. Sometimes they do.
Yeah, sometimes they do. All right, fades away here. You might replace it. Force field's going down.
A lot of roaches in this composition.
They're trying to stream through. Ooh, they get caught, but he needs to force on the right side. And he doesn't have enough energy. It looks like he recalls.
Wow, look at that. instantly gets out of there. He knows the Storm's on the way. Only 40 more seconds until Storm's available.
How many Templar does he have?
He's
Quite a
currently
few.
got like 4, I think.
Yeah. That's decent. That's a decent size. Also, feedback very important.
That's all he needs, but here we go. Blinding Cloud is available.
Blinding Cloud goes down, but he walks out of it.
The second one as well. There it is.
10 in-game seconds until Storm is ready. Force Field's going down on everything. Ducked on one of those Templar.
Oh, so smart.
He needs to get those Storms down. It's ready now.
Got to find the right position for it too.
He can trap these units and storm them as they try to escape. Blinks back. There go the Storms. Good splits here by Dark.
Oh.
Really good splits, and he's got a lot of roaches here. They tank a lot of Storm damage.
They took so much damage, though. A lot of them are in the red. And still a pretty scary composition, but herO is catching up. One more round of Warpins will be able to secure him his natural once again. Blink forward as well. Wow.
This ends up being a pretty good trade for Dark damage-wise. He does have that 4th base.
Ooh, that blink forward, I don't know. He's going to kill everything pretty quickly, but he trades more than he should have.
Mothership Core goes down with almost full energy as well. That's a nice pick-off.
Look at the supply difference.
Yeah, Dark is in a great place from here. What is herO going to do to catch up? He's just got 14 Blink Stalkers. He's great at Blink, but at this point, I feel like he might just get worn down. Yeah, he can't pressure. He has to like sit back and turtle.
He needs to make more. He needs to make more Sentry to with this army. He needs to make more Stalker Zealot to buffer for the Stalkers. And I don't know. He's in a hard place right now. He's got so much catching up to do in supply. He did go for those Templar early enough though, so they will have Storm before we see Dark hit again.
Dark's been playing this whole game on quite a low drone count. At 66 drones even still at this point. On 4 bases, is able to make all these units. Stalker's not going to blink to chase, too risky.
He's got too much to worry about. There's another Roach Hydra sort of composition coming down in the middle of the map.
Oh, that Mothership Core, he does not want to lose that again,
No,
and he just might. Storm comes up on these Hydras.
Ooh, nice Storm.
Yeah, some serious damage being done.
He's burning him too early though. The rest of the units come in.
Yep. His Archons here look like they're probably not going to finish. If they did, they could do a lot.
Look at that. Even abducting a couple of Stalkers just to finish it off.
Yep. Yeah, and this is just too good of traits over and over and over again for Dark. A few Roaches here forcing Warpins to be used somewhere else, which means that herO can't hold here anymore. There's too many Hydralisks.
There's simply too much at this point. The army supply is insanely in favor of Dark. There's nothing really herO can do except kill units that are coming across the map with these Blink Stalkers. Never going to be enough to fight the main army.
Yep. Now he's got enough units to even split off into the main base. He's going to unpower some gates. 3 of those get unpowered. Not that he can afford using all of his gateways anyways right now. And this is going to be a slow death here for herO. GG. Dark takes the win and ties it up. Wow.
Very back and forth game. Very exciting game.
Yeah, actually getting to be a bit closer than I thought. We have to say, though, that was an incredibly sloppy early game from herO. It was very poor execution on his attack.
That was just like a little too freestyle on his part. Just a little too many chances taken.
His Mothership Core wasn't with his army. His sentries, he didn't save them. It was just a bit.
He didn't save
rough.
anything. Like he could have had that Mothership Core sitting on top of the Zealot's sentry to get him out the second he kills that hatchery. But even that was like too much of a commitment. Like there was too many Roach fling out at that time.
Yeah. Well, tied up now.
All tied up.
And this is starting to actually feel like a real best of 7. I was not expecting this. I was expecting herO to really just dominate the entire series. He's showing that he is human. He can make mistakes. An incredible recovery from that early game, actually, though. He almost was able to swing it back because Dark overcommitted.
That's the map to it. That's the map for you as well. You know, like we did see that herO did that against Biel as well. Like he actually won that game against Biel after failing that all in with the gateways. So it can happen on that kind of map.
Yeah, it definitely can. So I'm not sure if we're going to take a break or not here.
Not yet.
Nope. No more break.
No more breaks.
One more set before we go into our breaks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to see who's gonna take a lead in this series.
Yeah.
The next map. What is it gonna be? It's gonna be.
I forgot. I don't know.
Is it Inferno?
I'm no help. Hold
it's
on.
Inferno pools.
I think you're right.
It's Inferno. Ooh, this should be an interesting map. It's gonna be all down to the spawns more than anything else. Is it gonna be horizontal? Is it gonna be cross map? And Yeah, maybe Dark will want to try for the gold base as well. We haven't really seen that on this map, but we don't really see this map at all either.
Yeah, well, we haven't seen anyone rush a gold base in this, in today's matches, in today's PvZs.
And like it's kind of funny because some Zerg players are just going for the gold every single time, and others just aren't trying for it.
Yeah.